I'm finished.
I'm done.
Wait for Christmas. Happy birthday. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be kind of a different video. We are at youth camp Nottingham 2017. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm here with Belinda.
Hi.
And I'm here with my sister Danielle. And we're literally just going to have a bit of a chit chat about some of the issues that we face being pastors' kids. If you didn't know, our dads are ministers in the Church of Pentecost, and it does come with some difficulties. There's some blessings, it's not all bad, but there's some difficulties in terms of like just general stuff like dating and boys approaching us, and the way we feel about ourselves, and how we can get over that. So let's just like have a chat. Let's start off like, what's your experience? Like, what do you experience when, say you like a guy, do you tend to be afraid that, oh, do you want to tell him that you're a pastor's kid?
Most of the time, no. I would say before, I wouldn't really mind, but then this one person said to me, like, nothing's gonna happen just because I'm a pastor's kid.
Really?
And
Wow.
since then,
So weird.
like, I don't say it. Before, I would not have cared, honestly. I thought it's natural, like, they're gonna find out eventually. If something does happen. So you might as well tell them early on so they know. But like,
wait, why
did
did you say that?
That's so weird. What?
That's so rude.
He knew my dad before my dad was like a pastor. So he's from Glasgow, like
Then what's the problem?
he just, no, he can't deal with that. He's like scared of what other people are gonna think. Do you get me?
What are people gonna think? That yes, he's courted you, or like yes, she must really like him, and like she's dating. I don't understand. Like, why is it like a bad thing? Like us dating a guy that's not a pastor's son? Like I think
really they see us as sort of like prestige. Yeah. So, like they feel like they have to like act a certain way, or like I don't know.
Yeah, because they feel like maybe like it's a bit more serious, and like what if they want to play around and then like kid, they'll be like, okay, they all want to back away because they know like they'll get in trouble even.
Yeah, like, I get what you mean, but still it's a bit, I feel like that's a bit bougie, like it's a bit rude. Like, how are you gonna full on say to someone like, I'm not gonna date you because of who your dad is? Like,
literally.
Sorry, I'm not gonna date you because your dad's the CEO. Like,
I think it's
people don't say that.
It's only the guys who aren't serious, to be honest. Because if they were actually proper interested in you, like,
that's the thing. I deep it. Like, if you really like me, you wouldn't care.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You'd be like, bro, this girl needs to be in my life. Like, I cannot live without her. Like, I want that type of romance. Is it crazy for me to like think like that? Like, I want that romance. Like, I can't live without that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know we're quite young. Like, when you first meet someone, you don't have the instant like, oh my gosh, like I can't live without you. But like, even that friendship, when it grows and grows and grows, like, you should know that, like, even though you know my parents and whatever, I'm me. I'm a separate person. I'm separate from that. It's even like, hey, when people assume that because your dad's a pastor, like our dad's an apostle, that we are role models, but like, we're Christians. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, we're Christians because I decided I want to become a Christian.
Not because of them.
Yeah.
Not because of my parents.
Because they can't force you to be a Christian. Because there's so many pastors' kids anyways that like, you know what I mean? Like their parents are like preaching and stuff, and they're doing their own thing. So like, it wasn't by force, obviously. But I don't get. My mom says that sometimes people are actually intimidated. That's one of the things our mom says. She's like, oh yeah, because they're intimidated because you're a pastor's kid. But I don't get what's there to be intimidated about. Like, why? You're only intimidated if you're not serious. What's there? Do I look scary? Like, I don't get it. Or maybe they're scared like the dad will be like really like strict and stuff. But that's most dads anyways, because they want to protect their daughters.
That's true.
That wouldn't make sense in my case, because like he knew my dad. Like we've been going to church for years. Do you get me? My dad was an elder, so it's like, I don't know.
It's not serious. You need to put him somewhere because he doesn't deserve the love. He really doesn't. I can't stand it. It's just stupidity.
But what if, like, when you know how people say that, oh, you're gonna marry like other pastors' kids and stuff? How do you feel about that? Like when people be like, yeah, the last pastor's kids meeting, they were like, oh yeah, look around, maybe you guys might marry each other, and it was just so awkward because they're just looking around like, okay. I'm like, okay, sure, like you don't know the future, but that's awkward. Like I don't want to think about that.
No. To be fair, no, when they say that, it makes me laugh because like they're like our brothers. Like, I can't see anything. The bastard sons that I know now, no. Surely the blessings should come upon you also and your family.
But some people
do you know what I mean? What like, fear of blessing?
No, I just feel like they're just not serious though. Like they know that like if they get involved with their pastor's kid, everyone will just think it's serious. Like you can't even play around. Everyone just think it's serious. So then if you're going to date a pastor's kid, you're gonna go the whole way. You can't just be like just speaking to them. Because why are you playing with them? Like you don't even know how close they are with their parents. You might even tell their parents about you, all that kind of stuff. So like you know what I mean? Like,
but the thing is with me, it's just like when you go into any relationship, you shouldn't be planning to play with any girl. Do you deep it?
That's how you know they're not serious.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, you shouldn't, any relationship, like, you shouldn't be deep. When they're like, because of your dad, I'm like, any girl's dad, or even their mom can be really strict and can be really protective. So I don't know who you're gonna date then. Do you get what I mean? Like, every parent, like, sorry, my dad's in the past, they've got like
narrow-minded.
Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's like, what's the thing with a horse's size? It's better like, they can't see anything else apart from that. That's
something vision, isn't it? I don't know.
Tunnel vision. I don't know if it's tunnel vision.
I doubt it.
I don't think it is. I just thought Justin
what
Timberlake.
Is it?
Tunnel vision.
Wait, it might be.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know. We're just confused. But everyone knows what I mean. But yeah, I don't really like saying it. And also, like, when your friends say certain things, like, if say they complain about your church, they're really wary of you being there. The amount of times people that they give me a look like, oh, she's there, can't say anything about it. And I'm just like, do you think we report everything? Even if we do say anything to our dads, do you think they'll have drastic action? Or like, I'm really confused, like how people like think about like what goes on. Like some pastors' kids aren't close to their parents. Do you get what I mean? So it's like not everything like our friends would say to us, even if they're complaining about their church or even their faith, their Christianity, you name it. It's not everything we say to our parents. We're like any other like, kid like growing up, and it's just irritating that people. It's just really itchy. Ow.
Like be friendly, but people aren't like that. I don't know, some people just distant themselves and just don't want to be friends with you just because of your parents. Like I don't, or maybe like I feel like some people aren't really good anyways and maybe they'll get exposed. I don't know, like I don't get it.
They think you're like wholly out them down.
Like, yeah, so like, maybe like
will be like a downer to like their fun times or something. I don't know.
No. And I think most people already have like their friendship groups.
Yeah.
So by the time they come, it's kind of hard just to join.
Yeah. So. But it's sad though. We're in church. There shouldn't really be friendship groups. I know like people click more with other people, but we should all feel comfortable talking to everybody and all be friends with everybody. But I don't feel like.
But it's harder said than done. Like when we moved to Manchester, I did not like it.
I mean,
really? Like I just sat with my siblings, like when we went to church and stuff. Like at the beginning, I was like, now obviously it's been 2 years. Like now we've got like friends and people and stuff. But at the beginning, I was like, this place, man. I was like, it was so hard because like we came from like a district. We were there for like 7 years, Milton Keynes. Then we like jump into Manchester, knew nobody, and like people weren't really like out there and stuff. And obviously it's hard to like be out there and make friends, especially when you're new because you don't know anyone in the first place. So then, but it's an experience. That's the thing about like our church, which is different because like we move from place to place, so then you meet different people and go to different districts and stuff. But sometimes it's hard because you might feel lonely.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the problems of being a pastor's kid.
And I feel like pastors' kids, like we have an air of like perfection, like we're perfect or something, and that we don't have issues, or we don't have a right to have an issue, we don't have the right to be upset, we don't have the right to be sad, that we always have to be happy, and we always have to put this like set front on that we're happy, and like even if we're not happy, like we can't show it. And, like even if people upset us, we can't show that they've upset us or angered us, because we have to be civil with everyone, because we don't want to put a bad name to our parents. And it's quite sad, because at the end of the day we are human beings, and just like how someone could upset a pastor and he would react, someone could easily upset us. Do you get what I mean? They're human beings as well. It just really annoys me. Like, I was dealing with a lot of things in university, and then you realise I couldn't really talk to people, even though we had people at church who were there. I realised I couldn't really talk to them in depth with the issues I was going through, because I was a pastor's kid. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And they'll have a perception like, oh, but you're a pastor's kid, you shouldn't be having these problems and feeling this way. Like, do you get what I mean? Yeah. And it's quite sad and quite upsetting, because people don't realise, because your dad is a pastor, he cannot also be your minister as well. Like, I know people that they're really close to the ministers, which is really cool, but because ever since I was a little, everywhere I go to church, most of the time my dad is the pastor of that church, and it makes it difficult, because it's just like the lines are blurred, because he's actually my dad. I find it not difficult, it's just strange for me to isolate that way and just talk to him as if he's my pastor. Do you get what I mean? Because he's my dad. Like, so what if I had an issue and that's making me upset because of him? I couldn't really go to him to have counselling because of that. Do you get what I mean? So it really upsets me. Even counselling here at youth camp, even if I needed it, I wouldn't go, because my dad.
Yeah. It's your dad?
No, not because they'll judge you,
your pastor's kid. Yeah.
They'll judge you. And it could be something minor about like stress or anxiety, or say you suffer from like depression.
But because they'll think that, why don't you tell your parents? Because they're like pastors.
I think they expect us to have like perfect lives, as if nothing can possibly be wrong with us. Like the pastor's kids, what could possibly happen to them? Definitely. But it just doesn't work that way.
It's just sad, really. It's just really sad, because it's just like, because of that, I feel like some pastors' kids rebel, because they're just like, you know what, I'm just going to do whatever I want, blah, 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 blah. So if you see that I do whatever I want, you can't really put me in that box, which I respect that, but then also I don't think it's the best thing, because at the end of the day, I don't know, it's not my personality, honestly. I'm still on a journey where I'm trying to find myself, even in university, find myself in Christianity and faith and whatever. I don't think I need to like react or rebel against the title of a pastor's child, because I'm gonna have it forever. But yeah, guys, it's come to the end of the video. Any last comments before we say adieu?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
It's good to let it all out, actually.
Yeah,
it feels like
therapy session. Is there anything you want to say to the viewers who are watching?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll have more videos like this. So I don't know if it's going to be uploaded on Sunday, because we're pastors' kids, you know, you need to keep it in. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, I don't know who's going to watch. I feel like everyone's going to watch this now.
I hope so.
Because like we'll be like, guys, we're being real with you, like
like they actually understand and take something in. Do you know what I mean?
When they watch this, they're like, oh, okay, we feel for you guys. Like, you don't even need to go to the Church of Pentecost. I'm sure this happens to all pastors, daughters in different churches, charismatic churches. I don't know about Catholic churches and stuff like that. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, even in Catholic churches, if you deeper, imagine like your dad's.
Yeah, but the priest don't get married.
What do you mean? No, but your priest is an uncle though. Your priest could be an uncle.
Yeah, but uncle versus a dad.
Uncle, that you can have uncles that act like your dad though.
Yeah, you can.
She's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. That is all from us, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.